What's good, YouTube, man? This your boy, man. Jay Willie Silly, man. A.K.A. Mr. Take It Easy. Oh, yeah, like easy. Look how he saying that. Oh, that boy like that slogan. Look at her. You know what I'm saying? You like the slogan, what? You know what I'm saying? You like to take it easy for you end up like being seen, you know? But man, make sure I follow my Instagram and Twitch, though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro, we be live on Twitch every single day, bro. Every day, I'm telling y'all, bro, it be lit over there. I'm not lying, bro. I ain't lying, bro. You missing out on some content over there, bro. And like I said, bro, Black Ops, bro, is dropping October 22nd, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's right around the corner, bro. Down near, it's 11 days away, bro. You know what I'm saying? We back on Call of Duty with it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if I don't like Call of Duty, you feel me? We finna head right back to Madden. I'm finna download college football back. You know, I still got NBA 2K25 downloaded, you know. Trying to be diverse. Even though the games are trash, I still want to, you know, the games are trash, y'all, but I'm still good at it. You know what I'm saying? That's the good thing about it. You know what I'm saying? I can tolerate it because I'm good at it. Now, a lot of y'all niggas trash at it, so I understand. But for me, I'm good at Madden. Even though I don't like Madden, I'm good at it. So it's like, it's kind of just, it's tolerable. You know what I'm saying? Same thing for college football. It's like, it's a terrible game, but I'm good at it. So it's like, you know, it's tolerable. You feel me? Same thing with Call of Duty. With Call of Duty, I gotta get my skills back. You know what I'm saying? But we got 3 disturbing, true, scary stories. You know, like I said, Halloween right around the corner. You know what I'm saying? And one of my favorite holidays of the year, Halloween, bro. I just love Halloween. I don't know. It's something about Halloween I just love. I especially loved Halloween when I was little, though. You know what I mean? The Monthstober days, the Falala days, bro. I know I bring it up a lot, but golly, bro, like, man, y'all don't understand, man. That was the time to be alive right there. It just, everything was just vibey, bro. Like, when we was little, bro, you know, I told you, for me, I was a Disney Channel kid. Like, I ain't watch nothing else but Disney Channel. I ain't watch no Cartoon Network. I ain't watch, you know what I'm saying, none of that, you feel me, Nickelodeon. Bro, I was straight on Disney Channel, everything. Disney Channel, everything. I ain't want to watch nothing else, bro. That's what I grew up watching, bro. So the Falala days, bro, the Monthstober, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, man, it's like, bro, I really didn't even take it for granted. Like, I literally enjoyed it. But it's just like, bro, it just shot past us like in a blink of an eye. Like, it's like, nigga, we was just here, just, you know, we was just little niggas, man. Now we grown. It's like, bro, life really short, bro. Like, that junk be moving, bro. I ain't gonna cap to you. Even for this year, bro, just 2024. Now it's finna go into 2025. It's like, golly, you know what I'm saying? Like, now I'm saying, bro, cherish this life, bro. You feel me? Because next minute, like I said, I'm 22. Next minute, nigga, I look up, nigga, I'm be 40 years old, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. So, you know, that's just, you know, me just seeing how fast life just moved made me kind of, not even made me kind of, it just made me just appreciate life way more, bro. You know what I mean? Not taking this jump for granted at all. You feel me? Enjoying every single moment. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't regret nothing from my childhood, bro. I feel like I literally grew up in the best generation. Like, I had the best childhood, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even though I wasn't no rich nigga, I wasn't no, you know what I'm saying? But you feel me? Man, we made the struggle fun, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, bro. I ain't gonna lie, but that was them days, bro. You know what I'm saying? That was them days for sure. Thumbnail time! But nah, that was them days though, for sure, bro. I don't regret nothing from my childhood. No cap. Like, childhood was A1 steak sauce, bro.
This is gonna sound weird, but
I feel like I grew up in the right generation.
When I was in high school, there was a kid who told everyone he was a demon. I don't feel comfortable even writing his name for reasons that soon.
Told everybody he was a demon? Nigga, friends was saying, nigga.
The kid who told everyone he was a demon.
Nigga ain't no demon.
I don't feel comfortable even writing his name for reasons you'll soon understand. I'm just gonna call him Patrick, even though his name sounds like something out of a Shakespeare play.
Man, that nigga not no demon.
He was extremely socially awkward and walked around with a super empty stare that made even teachers uncomfortable. He wore the same blank gray hoodie literally every single day. I'm not exaggerating. I'm pretty sure he never washed the thing, since he always smelled terrible too. He was decently short and pretty average looking, although you wouldn't be able to tell since he always had his hood up. He never took his sunglasses off, even inside. Teachers eventually stopped asking him to because he would never listen anyway. Now comes the weird stuff. He didn't have any friends.
No, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is another thing, too. It's like, why teachers used to be so bothered with us having hats on and hoods on? I swear, it's like, gang, take your hoods off. Jalen, take your hood off. I'm like, bro, I used to get so pissed off. I'm like, bro, there's nothing under my hood, bro. You know what I'm saying? Why did teachers usually, bro, y'all went to a school, bro, where teachers used to trip, bro, by having hoodies on, bro? I used to get pissed off, bro. Sometimes a nigga head cold, like, bro, a nigga can't have a hoodie on. You feel me? Like, it was just,
had this weird tendency to adopt people.
Used to keep my hoodie on.
What I mean by that is, if he liked you, which he could decide randomly one day, he would walk up to you and say, "You're adopted," meaning you were part of his circle or whatever.
Get on my face.
Apparently, this would make you safe from him or something. That's at least what he'd say about it. He didn't really like that many people, though, so few people were ever really adopted. I was one of those few. Looking back, it was probably because he had a crush on me. None of us believed his demon spiel, and everyone just assumed he was a troubled kid, which he definitely was. Oh yeah, I should probably mention that this all takes place in Wayne, Pennsylvania, which is where I grew up. Another girl I used to be friends with, Gabby, had also been adopted by him. Patrick's crush on her was a little more obvious, and all my friends knew it. One day,
this nigga talking about adopted. Nigga, who this nigga think he is, Satan, nigga?
Chilling on the dugout after high school, killing time and doing God knows what. It was me, Gabby, Laura, and Luke. I can't exactly remember how it happened, but the topic of conversation floated over to Patrick's crush on Gabby. We were all laughing about it, and Gabby was pretty obviously embarrassed. I can't remember what it was, but there was a nickname we'd substitute for Patrick's name, because his real name was too clunky. This time though, I distinctly remember Laura using Patrick's real name. The third time she said it, I swear in my life that Patrick appeared out of nowhere and jumped on top of the dugout with a baseball bat in his hand.
Say you swear this nigga's a demon! That nigga jumped up out of nowhere? That nigga's a dick. I'm scared to say the nigga name. I ain't saying that nigga name. Nigga say it 3 times, nigga pop in my room. Ah! You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that nigga name. Okay. Nigga probably really be a demon. Somebody said the nigga name 3 times. Nigga jump out of nowhere in the dugout with a bat. Ah! You know what I'm saying? Where does nigga come from? You feel me? So I ain't saying that nigga name 3 times. You can say it, but I ain't finna say it.
That Patrick appeared out of nowhere and jumped on top of the dugout with a baseball bat in his hand. It wasn't scary in a typical sense, but it was one of the most unsettling things I'd ever seen up until that point. We quickly stopped talking, nervous that he might have overheard us talking about him. He didn't say anything though, and just stared at us. I gave him a little wave, and he nodded in acknowledgement at me before jumping back down to the ground and swiftly walking away. After we were sure he was gone, the 4 of us burst into laughter, finding humor in how weird the whole encounter was. On the inside though, I was still a little disturbed.
Straight up, nigga, I'm not laughing about none of that. Nigga, we said this nigga name 3 times and bro just jumped out of nowhere like he's a demon? We didn't see this nigga nowhere. It was just us, Gabby. It was just us, Gabby. You feel what I'm saying? And do you say the nigga name 3 times and bro jump out of nowhere like he's a demon? I would have been like,
The next incident I can remember was significantly more creepy and impossible to laugh about. I was literally in Laura's house, and the 2 of us were hanging out in her room. Her parents were home. I'm not sure what exactly we were talking about, but again, Patrick's name was said 3 times between the 2 of us. Not 10 minutes later, we heard Laura's front door slam shut. Confused, we went downstairs to see if one of our other friends had decided to pull up.
Scaring the heck out of me though.
Laura was friends with everyone, and her parents were super chill, so people came and went unannounced when it came to her house. Laura's mom had beaten us to the door though. We turned the corner of the living room and stared in shock at Patrick, who was just standing there, talking to Laura's mom. She asked him what he—
My nigga, how is Patrick keep hearing you, my nigga? That's the creepiest thing about me. I'm like, nigga, you in the house, nigga, and you say Patrick name 3 times and Patrick just pop up out of nowhere. Like, nigga, a demonic spirit or something for real. You feel me? That right there is scaring the heck out of me, my nigga. I'm like, why are you saying Patrick and Patrick just popping up out of nowhere?
He was doing there, to which he literally replied, "I was summoned." Laura's mom made some small talk with him before politely asking him to leave,
That nigga said
he silently did. The reason why more alarm bells weren't going off was because Laura's mom actually knew Patrick and pitied him. Laura and I weren't as calm about the situation though. As we walked back up the stairs, we talked to each other with horrified faces about how creepy that was. A few minutes later, we made the connection between the 2 events. He seemed to pop up when his name was uttered 3 times. I know how ridiculous this sounds, but we had both witnessed 2 unexplainable events and knew Patrick's history of claiming to be a demon.
Bro,
How else could someone else rationalize what had taken place?
that's what I'm saying.
We told all of our friends about the incident the next day, and our friend group swore to never say his name 3 times in one conversation again. Things were going well for a few months, and I started to think that maybe I had overreacted.
Man, gang. What if that nigga actually a demon though? Cause y'all don't be understanding. I'll be trying to tell y'all the junk be real. Like, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think I literally encountered angels before, bro, like in human form. But I'm in one time, bro. I promise you, I'm in one time, bro. I was going to the gas station. This one I was smoking, bro. I was smoking wood. So I'm going to the gas station, going to get a wood, bro. And it was just two people. It was a man and a woman. Like there was a couple, bro. So I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I could be over exaggerating. Man, but all I know, nigga, bro, I don't know what it is, but every time I go somewhere, it's always a homeless person asking me for money. There's always somebody asking me to do something. You feel me? It's like nigga be waiting for me to pull up. You feel me? I'm talking about, bro, you know what I'm saying? Nigga be in front of the barber shop, nigga in front of the freaking gas station. So I'm like, I pulled them in the gas station. So, you know, they asked for some money. So you know me, bro. You know I help. I like helping people and stuff like that. You feel me? So I give them a couple dollars, right? So nigga, I walk into the gas station, get my woods. I'm telling you, bro, I'm not even in there for long. It's nobody be in the gas station, cause so bro, I already know. I'm like, okay, I get the woods and stuff like that, bro. Man, I walk out the gas station. I'm telling you, bro, like freaking, bro. I walk out the gas station, bro, like at least 10 seconds. I'm talking about, I got it so fast, y'all. Ain't no way, bro. I'm talking about, bro, I walk out the gas station 10 seconds, but the folk gone, bro. I'm telling you, they gone, bro. I'm even looking, man. I'm like, bro, heck no. Ain't no way these niggas is Spanish like this. Bro, I wasn't in the gas station for long, bro. I literally went in. Let me get them pack of woods. Okay. Appreciate it. No. I'm out the door, bro. I'm like, literally, nigga, I ain't see these niggas nowhere. I'm like, I'm just looking around. I'm like, bro, what in the, bro? I'm like, what the? Nigga was just right here, bro. And I'm like, bro, I'm looking everywhere. I'm even looking across the street. I'm looking everywhere. I'm driving, y'all. I get in my car. I'm driving. I'm looking down. I'm like, bro, I do not see these niggas nowhere. And where I'm at, bro, when they come to the gas station, bro, it look like bro, you gonna have to walk. I'm gonna see you, bro. I'm gonna see you. Ain't no corners, ain't no shortcuts, ain't nothing, nigga. Just an open, like, bro. Nigga, I'm walk, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I could be wrong, bro. But, bro, I'm telling you, bro. I walked at that gas station, bro. I ain't see them folks no more, bro. I ain't see them folks no freaking more, bro. I'm telling you, bro, I really feel like, bro, it be angels in human form, bro. Same thing for this Patrick nigga, bro. Y'all be laughing about that junk, but bro probably really a demon, bro. Like, real talk. Bro, how can y'all explain this? They say this nigga name 3 times and bro just pop up out of nowhere. What the, like, what? Come on, bro. That junk scary, bro. No cap, bro. Y'all better get in tune with this spiritual, bro. Y'all better get in tune with this junk, bro. I feel like, bro, honestly, I be feeling like, bro, some demons in human form, bro, that can, like, get in human form. And I be feeling like it's angels, bro, that come down in human form, bro. I don't know. I be thinking that way, bro. I don't know, bro. But this right here, this Patrick nigga, look, you listening to this, bro? This crazy, bro.
Things were going well for a few months.
You saying a nigga name 3 times and bro just popping out. I know they at their house, bro. And then bro just pop. How you even know we're here? You know what I'm saying? How you even know where I live, bro? You feel me? How you even know I said your name, bro? Right when I spoke on your name, here you go, bro. Man, that's scary.
I think that maybe I had overreacted.
Man, hell no.
That is, until one day,
see, look
when
at
my
this.
same group of friends were hanging out at my other friend Johnny's house. We were chilling on his back deck when the topic of conversation again found itself concerning Patrick. Despite all of our efforts to convince him, Johnny refused to believe what we told him about Patrick.
Bro.
Even after confirming the story with the entire group, he was still skeptical. To display his disbelief, he jokingly used Patrick's name 3 times in the same sentence, to our dismay. When nothing happened, he grinned and told us we were stupid to believe something so ridiculous.
That nigga showed him.
As annoyed as I was, part of me was relieved that he hadn't shown up. I spoke too soon though, because a few minutes later, Patrick jumped over Johnny's backyard fence. Johnny noticed him first and stopped speaking mid-sentence. The rest of us followed suit and went dead silent, nervous about what Patrick might do this time. We watched as he stared at us for a few seconds before jumping back over the fence and disappearing out of sight. Johnny started freaking out and accused us of conspiring with Patrick to scare him.
Bruh.
We told him that we literally begged him not to say anything.
Bruh.
We sat in silence for a while before Johnny eventually told us all to go home,
Oh, hell
clearly
no.
shaken from the experience. The last experience I had concerning Patrick was definitely the scariest and most disturbing. It was the only one where I felt like my life might have actually been in danger. A few months after the incident at Johnny's house, I was home alone one night. My parents rarely left the house back then, so this was a rare occurrence. I decided to take advantage of the situation and invited a boy over whom I'd been talking to. He was kind of a tool, but so were most of the guys I was talking to.
Doing it down. Look at it. Bust them doing it down.
We were hanging out in my room, and it was lightly raining outside. After a while, he mentioned something about Patrick.
Man, stop saying this freaking name. I'm like, gang, can we stop talking about Patrick? Nigga would have said Patrick. I'm like, no, not speak of that name, please. Please, not speak of that name. Nigga, that would have had me spooked up. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking out of public. I hear Patrick. What the hell? Name spooking nigga out, bro. Don't say that name. Do not say that name. Nigga looking at me like, what's wrong with this nigga? I'm just calling my son Patrick. No, don't say that name. Well, Patrick hunted the hell out of these niggas.
He visibly cringed. He got confused, so I explained the situation to him. He burst out laughing and told me
you see what I'm saying? Nigga think it's a game the whole time. Patrick hunting the heck out of these niggas.
Say Patrick's name to scare me. I begged him not to.
See?
He did it anyway.
Look at him, bro.
But this time, he didn't just say it. He literally screamed Patrick's name 3 times at the top of his lungs. There was no delay this time. The moment he finished yelling, I could hear the rain instantly pick up outside. A few seconds later, there was a flash of lightning.
Bro.
I started to freak out. The guy I was with actually seemed sorry and told me it was probably just an extremely unlikely coincidence. I cursed him out and ran to my window to look at the storm. I glanced down to look at my driveway and screamed when I saw a silhouette of a person looking up at my window. It was too dark and stormy to know for sure.
Oh, heck no!
Certain that it was Patrick. I shut the blinds and rushed downstairs to make sure all the doors were locked. After locking the back door, I saw that person again. Only this time, he was standing motionlessly in my front yard. I felt a panic attack coming on, and I knew Patrick was going to find a way inside my house. I started screaming, "But I'm adopted," over and over again, hoping that would do something. I know there was no way he'd have been able to hear me, but my brain was all over the place at that point. The guy I was with ran down the stairs a few seconds later and picked me up off the kitchen floor in an attempt to comfort me. I looked out the window again, and he was gone.
Bro, what the freak, nigga? Nigga, I ain't never heard nothing like that in my life. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I ain't never heard nothing like that in my life, bro.
I was still coming down like crazy, though, but it's not like I was going to search the property anyway. The next morning, after that guy had left, I went out to inspect my yard. To my horror, I found something sinister in the far corner of my backyard. It was Patrick's hoodie, and wrapped inside of it were a couple random belongings of mine that I assumed I lost. My parents were gone another day, and I was too scared to call the police. I figured I'd show my parents what I had found after school the next day, and they'd take it from there.
What?
I never had to, though. The next day, Patrick didn't show up to school. He didn't show up the day after that either. None of us ever saw him again, and no one knew what happened to him. My parents still live in the same house, which is something I think about a lot. I know this isn't your typical scary story, but I'm not sure where else to vent about this. A few people from school told me they caught Patrick hiding and eavesdropping on their conversations, which could explain how he was able to show up out of nowhere. As I've grown older and thought back on the whole thing, I think what makes the most sense is Patrick was just a mentally ill stalker who followed me and possibly other girls around, hence why he was always able to appear when his name was brought up. It skeeves me out just imagining him following me around all over the place, listening to me.
But how?
I don't even want to wonder where he is today.
How though? Like, how you inside your house? How when bro speak your name, he literally pop up out of nowhere? Like, this nigga got a mic on you? Is like, got a bug on you or something? Like, damn, I don't know. I think bro was a demon though. Like, ain't no way, man. Every time you spoke this nigga name, bro just pop up out of nowhere.
I'm from Denver. This happened a few years ago.
It's crazy.
My friend Mike and I were heading to a dinner party one snowy Saturday evening. We decided to stop at a liquor store before heading to the party. It was honestly a pretty annoying detour with the snow coming down, but we didn't want to show up completely empty-handed. We picked out some local craft beers and a bottle of whiskey and made our way back to the car. I remember the snow started to pick up around then, but it was nothing we weren't used to.
That first store was
We
great.
ran back into the liquor store to grab a pack of Zins, his latest nicotine fixation. I remember being annoyed about that because I was the one driving and didn't have the best car for the snow at the time. After a few minutes, he emerged from the liquor store and hopped in the car. I immediately pulled out of the parking lot and we were back on our way. The snow was falling even heavier now, covering the roads in a thick blanket of white. The drive to the party was supposed to be straightforward, about 20 to 30 minutes through familiar suburban neighborhoods. Things in my life are never as easy as they seem though. The snowstorm had other plans, turning what was supposed to be a relaxing route into a treacherous journey. Let me just say, I'm not a great driver as is, and the car slipping every 10 seconds didn't help matters. After a tense few minutes driving uphill, I turned a corner and was met with a sight no one ever
I thought I seen something, bro. No, I ain't tripping.
wants to see. In the middle of the street was a stopped car. Its hazards were flashing ominously.
Okay,
cutting-
we can go ahead and just screw off the lot then. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no problem. But guess what you gonna do though? Guess what you gonna do? You gonna stop and try to check it out, right? You gonna stop and try to check it out, right?
through the falling snow like distress signals. Both the driver's and passenger side doors were open.
Bro, just keep
I was
driving.
tempted to just drive around it and continue on my merry way, but Mike instructed me to stop.
Mike, forget you, Mike. You know what I mean? We're finna keep driving. Mike, if you want to go check it out, get off. That's what I told Mike. Nigga, Mike, if you want to check it out, get off. But we're finna keep driving, bro. I do not do red flags. I'm sorry. I don't do red flags. If I see something, even an inch, bits, freaking ounce, nigga. If I see something like a little slight wrong, I'm not even like even finna engage in it. You know what I'm saying? Like this right here, man. We're in the middle of a freaking snow. We're in the middle of a freaking snowstorm. It's a freaking car in the middle of the freaking road with the passenger door and the driver door wide open. I don't know why I feel like this, Mike. You know what I'm saying? But this is a red flag immediately. So, Mike, if you want to go check out the car, you go check out the car, Mike. But I'm finna slow. Hey, you talking about, Mike?
I'm not your typical good Samaritan. I've been through way too much BS in my life that has ultimately resulted in a distrust in strangers I typically default to.
For sure. I don't blame
We
you.
were late, but he urged me to stop with a concerned voice. Mike had gotten me into trouble before with his childlike curiosity, but this was different. Someone could be in trouble. Reluctantly, I stopped the car, and the two of us sat in emotionless silence for a few seconds. Mike asked if we should check it out, which I told him was what we were doing. He rolled his eyes and told me watching the car from through the windshield wasn't going to accomplish anything. He was kind of right. I really didn't want to get out of the car, though.
Nigga, don't get out.
Nervous about the situation, I asked him if he'd just wait a few more minutes, which he reluctantly agreed to. We sat there watching the eerie blinking of the hazards against what was otherwise a beautiful snowy backdrop. Nothing happened, which I was kind of surprised by. Eventually, Mike said he had had enough and was going to investigate.
Man, forget it,
Before I
Mike.
could stop him, he stepped out of the car. I watched with a rising sense of apprehension as he approached the vehicle. As he was doing so, I could have sworn I saw something dark move out of the corner of my eye. It might have been my worried mind playing tricks on me.
Man, bro,
This
shut up with all your worried mind, bro. That's what it is, nigga. It's a dark figure, nigga. You seen what you seen, bro. Dang, I can't stand people trying to make it seem like they tripping. Nigga, you not tripping, bro.
situation was seeming worse and worse to me every second that passed. Not even 10 seconds later, I thought I saw the car jolt a little, like something had moved in the trunk or back seat.
Mike.
Again, maybe my mind was playing tricks
Bro,
on me,
shut the-
but I didn't care. I made a quick time decision and slammed on the horn, startling Mike, who had been inspecting the inside of the vehicle. He understood what I was communicating and sprinted back to the car. I drove off immediately and told him my suspicion that the whole thing was a trap. He was pretty annoyed when I told him I didn't have any actual proof, but I responded in a firm voice that I wasn't going to risk my life for someone who could easily call for help. The rest of the drive was pretty tense, to be completely honest. He was the type of guy to hold a grudge longer than most.
Man, bro, I say forget you, man. Cause I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. Nobody cares, bro, about you holding no grudges, bro. I can't be with people like Mike. Like, say if I'm with my partner, bro, my partner talking about, let's pull over. I told you, bro. I'm gonna keep. I told my homie tell like that, bro. I told you, bro. I'm not no Superman, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saving everybody, gang. I'm not That's just me, bro. Trust issues, gang. You know what I mean? I have a hard time with just like, I don't know, gang, with strangers, bro. I'm sorry. I have a hard time with strangers. I don't trust nothing, bro. I'm sorry. I don't trust strangers. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. I don't trust strangers. You're a stranger, nigga. I do not trust you. My eyes on you everywhere. Everywhere you go, my eyes on you, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what me, when I be going out places, y'all, bro, I'm always looking. I'm never not looking, bro. I'm never not looking. It don't matter if I'm at a restaurant, nigga. It don't matter if I'm at a gas station, nigga. I'm looking everywhere, nigga. Everywhere. I'm never not looking, bro. You feel me? So it's like, gang, if I feel an ounce bit of suspicion, nigga, I'm going with that gut feeling, bro. And like I said, if I'm tripping, let me be tripping then. Let me trip. Like I said, Mike, bro, you gonna get out the car then, bro. That's why I said, Mike, bro, you gonna get out the car, bro. But I ain't finna stay right here, bro. I'm finna drive. I'm finna go on somewhere, bro. You wanna expect, bro, go do your thing. Go do your due diligence, bro. But all I know, I'm finna drive down this slope. I would have told niggas straight up. You feel me? I bet Mike went and got out of that car. He would have seen how serious I am, bro. I ain't got time to be hanging around no Mike niggas. You feel me? Always trying to explore, always trying to investigate, man. Don't even come around me, you like that, cause you gonna get left for real. It's surely only. Nigga, you die, nigga, that's on you, nigga. Told you a little stupid son not to get out of the car, bro. You know what I'm saying?
We arrived at the dinner party and things were finally normal again. We were there for several hours.
Yeah, niggas probably ain't seen if they got followed or none. Niggas arguing the whole time, not looking in the rearview mirror, trying to see if they getting followed. Whole time, you probably getting followed. You know what I'm saying? That's how the looks of it. That's the vibe I'm getting from right here. You're back home, now you finna, now some weird stuff finna start happening. You know why, nigga? Cause you got followed, man. The whole time, nigga, for me, nigga, if I see something suspicious like that, not even if I see something suspicious like that, nigga, this is me regular. You feel me? Nigga, I'm always like that. Every time I'm driving, man, I do this like at least 20, 30 times. Man, I do this at least 20, 30. It's impossible to follow me. It's impossible. If you're trying to follow me, bro, I'm on your heels. Bro, I'm the type of, I move like I'm the most wanted man in America, and I don't know why I move like that, but I just do. It's impossible to follow me home. It's impossible to follow me. I'm gonna be on your track. I'm gonna notice you, bro. Cause I look at my joint at least 30 times. At least 30 times. Sometimes I make wrong turns on purpose just to see if you follow me. Cause if I see a car behind me, bro, what I do, bro, I make wrong turns on purpose. See, oh, you follow me? Okay, cool. A lot of y'all niggas be so unaware with life, bro. So unaware. That's what I'm saying, man. Bro, I'm a smart nigga, man. You feel me? I'm a smart nigga. I'm always
Mike and I had all but forgotten.
I don't see nothing happening. I don't see me dying by number
natural call. An enjoyable time catching up with old friends. Our host turned on the TV to give some departing guests an update on the snowstorm. He flicked over to the local news, and what I saw was actually horrifying. The police were issuing reports of a stolen vehicle that had been jacked not even 2 hours earlier. They were circulating a spoken account from the victim, which went something like this. A woman was driving her teenage son home from a friend's house when she noticed a car in the middle of the road, hazards on and doors open. The two approached the car to see if someone was in distress, and as they did, two men sprung out from behind a snowbank and another emerged from the trunk of the vehicle. They held the woman at gunpoint and forced her to turn over her keys. They promptly sped off with the stolen car, along with the one that had been used in the trap. I stared at Mike with a look of pure fear. That could have been us. The two of us told the rest of the party what happened earlier, and that quickly put a damper on the general atmosphere, but people were eating the story up. The worst thing about this experience is that I'm even more distrusting of strangers than I previously was.
See what I'm saying?
I often think about how many people I would have otherwise helped out in a time of need had I not experienced such a meticulous trap.
I be saying, bro, you see what I'm saying? Niggas wonder why you don't trust people, bro. It's not like I don't want to help you, bro, but I just don't trust you, bro. Like for me, nigga, like say I told you, I keep trying to tell y'all niggas, I be here chilling. Man, a woman can dead for real be running for her life, bro. Woman dead for real can be running for her life, knocking on my door. Ah! He's behind me. He's gonna kill me. Whole time in my head, I'm thinking, nigga, you trying to trap me. This off of what I went through, y'all. This off of me being what happened to me, bro. That's automatic. Oh, you trying to trap me? You trying to fake cry so I can open this door and you can bar me with niggas? You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna open this door. Whole time you could be in danger for real, but that's just me, boy. Trust messed up, boy. That's why I say, boy, if you in trouble and you come knocking on this door, man, that's gonna be a horrible day for you. I say, bro, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a horrible day. You out of luck coming around this door. Cause Jay ain't finna open nothing. You know, and I ain't gonna feel bad about it either. Okay, it ain't like I don't want to help you, but my trust messed up. I don't know you. I hear it all the time, man. People be acting like, girls be acting like they're in trouble, acting like they're in distress just to get somebody to open the door, and then next minute you know, nigga, 5 niggas and you face a gunpoint. I'm sorry, gang. I don't trust strangers. I would never help no stranger out. When it come to money, when it come to yeah, man, you know, yeah, when it come to helping, of course, okay, of course, but when it come to life or death, like when it come to stuff like this right here, when it come to sketchy things, oh no, heck no. And when it come to giving a nigga a ride, you know what I'm saying? Opening my door for niggas. You feel me? Stuff like that, man, heck no.
The series of events I'm about to recount happened over 30 years ago, during my early childhood.
But helping people, you know, like serving people, you know what I'm saying? Giving back to the, you know, community, you know, giving money to the homeless. I do that all the time, you know what I'm saying?
Details are shaky, but I'll try to remember as much
personal
as possible.
Stuff, man. Like you come to my house.
Man, no. My extended family was massive. Crazy. At that age, it was hard for me to remember the faces of all my relatives, let alone their names. At every family gathering, I was introduced to someone whose face I didn't recognize, even though they all seemed to recognize me. Oh. My dad was one of 9 children, so I had 8 sets of aunts and uncles on his side alone.
Know how you feel with that?
My grandparents on my dad's side were extremely well off and had a massive beachfront property, which was communal along my dad and his siblings. I don't know its exact dimensions, but I'm pretty sure I could sleep over 30 people. Because of this, my family would often spend entire chunks of the summer down there. Both my parents had jobs that allowed them to either work remotely or spend a lot of time away from their offices. My dad's siblings and their kids would do the same. There was rarely a time when it was just our family at the beach house. I got along with all my cousins, and preferred spending time at the beach house rather than at home since I was closer with some of my cousins than any of my hometown friends. I liked a lot of my aunts and uncles too. My favorite by far was Uncle Joseph, who was the father of my cousin Brandon. Brandon was honestly kind of antisocial, and we didn't really play that much together. Uncle Joseph was awesome though, and he'd never fail to brighten my mood or make me laugh.
You got a weird cousin?
In addition to being great with kids, he was a licensed therapist and psychiatrist, and was often who I'd turn to in times of need. There's a decent chance he knew more about me than my parents did. I confided in him regularly.
Dang, but that junk's so beautiful. But wait till I get well off, but I'm gonna be out there in the middle. Look how beautiful that look, y'all. Nigga can drink. Dang, a nigga can drink. Look at that. So beautiful.
Nothing I was
being out there with your girl and just living life, bro. Just you and her out there. You know what I'm saying? You, her, and God, bro. You know what I'm saying? No more beautiful than that.
Comfortable divulging. Anyway, that summer, I began having tremendously graphic and disturbing nightmares. As far as I can recall, there weren't any common themes between them. They all just be about something psychologically taxing.
Brandon?
Like a family member dying, or being alone forever, or something along those lines. I wish I could provide more details, but I've long since purged my mind of those horrors. I do remember one dream distinctly, though. It was one of those false awakening dreams. I woke up and went downstairs to meet my parents for breakfast, like I'd do on a typical morning. When I got downstairs, though, they weren't in the kitchen, and there was no food on the dining room table. I ran back upstairs and barged into my parents' and then siblings' rooms, but no one was there. The rest of the dream was basically me crying on my bedroom floor, wondering why everyone had abandoned me. After 3 or 4 of those nightmares in a row, I decided to tell my Uncle Joseph out of embarrassment of telling my parents. He listened with a concerned look on his face as I described the kinds of things I was experiencing, and he even started writing things down in his little notebook. He instructed me to do some meaningful internal self-reflection as something was clawing at my subconscious. What kind of self-reflection was I supposed to do, though? I was 10 years old. He told me he'd mull things over, and that I should come back to him if the problem persisted. Of course, it did. A few days and nightmares later, I gave Uncle Joseph an update. He told me he'd been thinking about the situation, and that he had figured out what was going on in my brain. He said that even though I didn't think it, I was deeply frustrated with my parents and was harboring some unresolved resentment towards them. I was more confused than I've ever been. I was nothing if not a well-behaved, polite, grateful kid. I had always listened to my parents and loved them more than anything. Uncle Joseph knew what he was talking about, though. He was a therapist, after all. I assumed he had dealt with similar situations in the past and considered myself lucky that he was helping me. I asked him how I should proceed with everything, and told him this newfound knowledge kind of scared me. He told me it was perfectly normal that I was scared, and that most of his adult patients react in the same way. He then told me it was also normal that I disagreed with what he was saying, since dreaming implies a subconscious feeling that the brain refuses to accept. That did kind of make sense to me. He told me that in the next few days, I should be slightly more disobedient when it came to my parents. He told me to try saying no more often, and to argue with them when I didn't get my way. So that's what I did.
Joseph. You know what I mean? Joseph. I would have looked at Joseph. Joseph, you want something bad to happen to me. You know what I'm saying? You want my head to be through the wall or something, Joseph? You know what I mean? What you mean talking back? What you mean saying no? Nigga, my head gonna be through the wall. Nigga, I came to you, nigga, for therapy. I came to you, nigga, so you can give me a plan to die, nigga. You know, I already know, nigga, you grew up in a black household, nigga. No. Talking back. Nigga, your head gonna be through the wall. I would look at Joseph, nigga, Joseph, you stupid, Joseph. You were my favorite uncle, Joseph, but I don't know now, Joseph. You're speaking that stupid talk. Talking about saying no, talking about talk back to my parents. Negro play. I would have laughed at that nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I told you, I'm gonna keep telling you, I keep bringing up my little nigga Ray Reagan, bro. White bad nigga. You feel me? I used to be so surprised I used to talk to his parents. You know what I mean? We used to be in the game playing the PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? His mama come in, he call her by the name. Hey Sandra, can you freaking knock? He said F word. Can you freaking knock, Sandra? Gosh. Get out of my face. Looking at Reagan, like, what the hell is this? Nigga, Reagan used to talk to his mama. He used to call his mama by her first name. He used to talk to his mama like it was nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like it was, I'm talking, bro, you used to throw hissy fit, little bad little white nigga. I'm gonna keep talking Reagan. If I'm you look at nigga, you know I ain't lying, boy. You used to talk to your mama crazy. You wrong for that, boy. Can you just get out of here? You know what I mean? Like, can you just give me and Jalen our space? God, Sandra. Nigga, my head would have been straight through that. Nigga, my head would have been straight through. You should be looking at this nigga like, bro. But that's when I seen the difference between a white family and a black family. Nigga, my head would have been straight through the wall. I was in shock. I'm talking about, nigga, I was blinking like, nigga, my dreaming? Is that your mom? What? I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I think you talk to him mama crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that crazy. And my boy used to talk to him like they was his brother and sister. They ain't not care. You know what I mean? Like, for real, bro used to cuss. F it. Just F it. F. Freak. Bro used to be going crazy. The little nigga, I was in 8th grade. Reagan was like in 7th grade. So little nigga was little doing this, bro. Bro was just crazy. I miss my nigga Reagan,
after
though.
Talking to him, I behaved so uncharacteristically that my parents got concerned. They told me they didn't like my recent behavior, and I'd better quit it. It killed me to do that to them, but I couldn't stand having nightmares literally every night.
I would have slapped the
My
taste out
10-year-old self would have done anything to put an end to those night terrors.
You better keep having a night terror. You better go pray to Jesus. That's what I told him. No, you better pray to Jesus or something. You go pray to Jesus. Give it to God. Because you say no to me again. You talk back to me again, your head gonna be through that wall though. So I don't know who you talking to, Uncle Joseph. But Uncle Joseph gonna get you. I'm gonna say something.
They didn't stop though. In fact, they actually got worse. More graphic, more disturbing, and more vivid. It was too much. I confided in Uncle Joseph again, and he told me there was one more thing we could try. I begged him to tell me what it was, but he seemed hesitant. After a few minutes of pleading, he revealed what the thing was. He said my brain was too mature for my young body and that I needed to set it free. Obviously, I had no idea what he meant by that. He told me if I had one more nightmare...
Y'all, am I tripping? Am I the only one that feels some type of way about Joseph? Am I feeling like I feel something funny about Joseph? There's something funny about Joseph that I just cannot get away.
He told me what I had to do.
Like, I feel like Joseph is literally trying to manipulate this young girl to doing some harm or causing some type of I don't know. It's something about Joseph, I don't know.
I went to sleep terrified that night. I didn't want to set my body free, even if I didn't know what he was talking about. That night, I actually woke up before having a nightmare. In the several days that this had been going on, I had never woken up before having a nightmare. This was new. For some reason, though, I was scared to move or even breathe loudly.
And got sleep paralysis.
It wasn't sleep paralysis, but I was scared out of my mind. I stared at the wall in that same position for a full minute, not quite sure what I was doing. The next thing I heard was something I will never forget, no matter how hard I try. Whispering, right next to my ear. Uncle Joseph's whispering. I was sure of it.
I knew it. I told y'all, boy, I'd be so freaking smart, Uncle Joseph. I knew it. Right when you said, right when you told that kid, bro, you really a therapist? Is you really, you know what I'm saying? But bro, right when you told that kid to disrespect, that's supposed to be your brother. That's supposed to be, right when you told that kid to go against her parents and disrespect, that right there is weird. That's why I say y'all be trying to give y'all family a benefit of the doubt. Y'all be trying to give y'all family the benefit of the doubt, but we realize those are the main people you got to watch out for. That's one thing I realized. Those are the main people you got to watch out for, your family. I don't care if you blood, nigga. I don't care what you is. For me, nigga, you got to watch out for your family. Bro, family is off loyalty, bro. You got brothers out here killing brothers every day. You got sisters out here killing sisters every day. You got mamas out here killing daughters. Bro, you got that junk all day. I think a lot of y'all just overrate blood. Y'all overrate it. That's my brother. That's my sister. He would never do this to me. She would never do this to me. Nigga, please. For me, nigga, family to me, and what it's always been, is loyalty. Loyalty over anything. Look what this nigga Uncle Joseph. Uncle Joseph, bro, you was in my daughter's room, my 10-year-old daughter room, whispering in her ear. Uncle Joseph, you told my 10-year-old daughter to rebel against me. I would have beat the brakes off Uncle Joseph. I don't care if you my brother, nigga. That's boundaries, bro. Don't you ever cross that line, bro. And I probably dang near one never spoke to Uncle Joseph again. No grudges or nothing, bro. But, bro, you weird, bro. You in my 10-year-old daughter room, bro, sleeping beside her, whispering in her ear. But what type of stuff you would have probably dang near killed Uncle Joseph?
Right next to my ear. Uncle Joseph's whispering. I was sure of it. I turned over and screamed, which sent him flying back. He quickly left the room and shut the door. I sat there in a cold sweat. Part of me thought I was still having a nightmare. Instead of going back to sleep, I ran to my parents' room and told them everything. I told them about the nightmares, about Uncle Joseph, about everything. My dad didn't waste a second. He stormed into Uncle Joseph's room and confronted him. My uncle obviously denied everything, but my dad was a big dude and could easily push him around. A fight broke out between them, and my dad snatched the satchel Uncle Joe carried everywhere. Uncle Joseph promptly gathered up his things and basically ran to his car. My dad started going through the satchel, and what he found was sickening. There were pages and pages of dream-related things, both handwritten notes and printed articles. Articles about inducing dreams, specifically nightmares. Personal notes about different techniques, previous data, and types of experiments. It was horrific. Uncle Joseph was eventually arrested, as the police found some even more suggestive things on his computer. I'm not going to go into full detail, but I'm sure you could piece together what they found based on Uncle Joseph wanting to set my body free. I never saw him again. I don't know what happened to him long term, since my parents never liked talking about the situation, at least around me. Sometimes I kick myself for being so naive about the whole thing, but there's nothing I can do about that now.
Man, that was a good freaking video right there, man. I would be trying to tell y'all, bro. Probably hurt the nigga like, man, it's my brother, bro, doing the weird stuff to my child, bro. Never would have thought. You never would think, bro, in a million years, your brother would be doing the weird stuff to your child. But it's weird, bro. You know what I'm saying? So the whole time she's having them dreams because of Uncle Joseph. You know what I mean? Took advantage of this young girl's trust, bro. This young girl trusted you, bro. Young girl was coming to you talking about stuff she wasn't even talking to her own parents about. You know what I'm saying? You're a very weird dude, Uncle Joseph. I ain't gonna lie to you, my man. Uncle Joseph got them pop off for sure.